So I tried opening the thermos again this morning, Kate, and nope.
No good.
I think we need to take a break. That on my right hand, the fat muscle in your thumb on your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
On my right hand, I don't know how your right hand currently feels.
I'm relating. Yes, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've pulled it or done something trying to open up this thermos. For anyone that missed it, I've got one of these Stanley metal thermoses, and it's got a screw on top. There's no vent on it or anything like that. I put beer in there, and our theory is that the carbonation has made it like really pressurized, and I can't get it off. Tried opening it last night, and then this morning I tried it again. I'm keeping it in the refrigerator. I still believe in this idea that maybe that will help shrink like the threads or something in the lid. I don't know.
If it's cold, it'll shrink, and if you take it out in the warm, it'll expand, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
So take it out of the refrigerator while it's still cold, and then unscrew. I don't know. This thing's consuming my life, Kate. And I may be irrationally thinking. You ever have something that consumes your brain, and you're like, I can't think about this rationally anymore?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I think that might be where I'm at here, and now I've got a thumb injury.
But now is where I think you need to workshop who are you going to ask to help you, especially with the thumb injury, Matt.
Well, here's the biggest thing. I can't just bring it in here to work, right, and start having people take turns on because it's full of beer. And so,
are you going to drink it at work?
No, but my concern is that someone's going to successfully break the lid free and then, whoops, covered in beer.
Okay. So that would be an accident, but no one was intending to consume it.
And I say, could you wring your shirt out back into this cup? I kind of want to drink that beer. Thanks.
Ew. No, you don't want it after somebody's shirt. You don't want shirt beer. Believe me, I've been there. Shirt beer, it's not what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, you got to be at least a 6-pack deep, I think, before you're wringing out alcohol out of garments.
At least.
And you might have an issue there, too.
I think you can bring it to work. I don't think anybody is going to be like, ooh, Matt brought beer. I think people are going to be like, I think it's going to be like the strongest competition. We're like, oh, Matt, here, let me help you. And then we're going to watch all these people go, I can do it. And then whoever, if it happens with spilled beer, it's going to be a celebratory spill. I got it.
Yeah, maybe open it up outside. That way you don't get beer all over the office.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Outside is a good idea, but I don't think it's going to be like the locker room after the World Series if that thermos gets opened. You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's been pressurized for days.
How many beers are in your thermos?
I think it's a 20-ounce thermos that's kind of full.
All right.
So a beer and a half.
And a half?
Beer and 2/3. Trying to do the math here.
And who hasn't had a beer and a half or 2/3 spilled on them before? I mean...
At work.
Depends on the day.
Depends. Hey, it's Friday.
Right?
Back off.
I think, especially with the injury, you need to be workshopping other... maybe going door to door. Hey, what about your neighbor who you water the plants for? Hey, buddy, remember all those times I watered your plants and pruned your weeds and mowed your yard?
I don't think he's ready for it.
Pop open my thermos.
I think he's...
You don't think he's ready for it?
I think he's too weak.
Oh, I thought you meant like in your friendship. I'm like, dude, you're doing his yard work. He can open your beer thermos.
Here, open this. No, he's had me carry things before that were too heavy for him, so my guess is he doesn't have the grip.
So you're the strong guy here. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's like 68 or something.
Oh, I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's an old hippie kind of guy. Long, beautiful head of hair. Beard. Kind of looks like a combination Dave Grohl /
Santa.
Not quite Santa. His hair's pretty bright. His hair hasn't really grayed much. There's gray in there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he uses touch of gray. I don't know.
Just for men.
But kind of Dave. It looks kind of like Dave Grohl.
Okay.
I thought there was another celebrity that I thought he looked like, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But either way, I don't think he has the strength I think Dave Grohl could probably open my thermos.
I bet you Dave Grohl could.
If I had a shop and had a vice grip, I bet I could do it.
Yeah, does your dad have any tools?
I suppose I could go to my parents' house.
Oh, Dad, can you open my beer thermos, please?
Thank you. I mean, I have a drill. I could drill a hole in the top of it.
Oh, you don't want to ruin it, though. right?
Yeah, I'm not. Well, we'll see how
Hopefully.
many weeks this goes on.
I mean, your cold brew is going to smell like Budweiser from now on, but
yeah, it probably does have a permanent Budweiser smell in there now. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a great thermos. These Stanley thermoses.
so great
So,
that you'll never get it open.
well, you just don't want to put carbonated. You just don't want to put carbonated beverages in there.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I think it's officially a food/beverage container. I think they're used to people using it as, maybe they'll put their tomato soup in there or something. I don't know.
It's a lot of soup.
Yeah, 20 ounces of tomato soup. That's lots of sodium, even with the low sodium soup, I think.
Oh, Matt.
I know, Kate. This may be the end for me. I'm going to twist my hand right. I'm going to, once my thumb, recovers a little bit here.
Are you icing it? Some ice on it. Take some ibuprofen.
Need some icy hot.
There you go.
Hot to numb the pain and cold to numb the pain. I forget what the saying was for icy hot. Something like that, though.
Something like that.
Yeah, close enough. But hopefully by Monday's show, we'll have good news that I've successfully removed the top of this thermos. But
I do think it's mandatory that once the lid comes off, if it doesn't end up on anybody's T-shirt, that you should definitely test it to see if it's still fresh.
Oh, yeah, the beer? I bet it is. I bet you it is.
That it hasn't gone flat.
Can't wait. That's going to be a very refreshing beverage when I get that top off. If I don't spill. Well, I can still, even if a bunch of it spills, there's probably still going to be an ounce at the bottom of it that I can savor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the update on the thermos.
All right. Let us know how it goes.
No progress. Okay. I will. Don't worry.
I don't know if I'll sleep this weekend.
I sure hope not. I mean, I want you to get your sleep, but I don't know how you could sleep after hearing about this.
I mean, I could go through Monty's tools, see what we've got.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a vise somewhere.
Monty could probably open it, right?
Yeah, that's probably true. Have you seen the guns on that guy? I mean...
yeah, pretty sexy guns on that guy, yep.
We were at a barbecue, this was years ago, but we were at a barbecue where, it was like polos and shorts. It wasn't like baller shorts and T-shirts or anything like that. But this one guy said, "Do you ever arm wrestle?" And Monty was just like, "No." And he's like, "I'd like to arm wrestle you tonight." It was so weird that it wasn't like he was wearing a tank top showing off the guns or anything. It was so funny. So every now and
he was wearing. So to be clear, he wasn't flaunting guns.
No, he was just wearing like a polo shirt.
Okay.
And so every now and then I like to remind Mom, like, I'd really like to arm wrestle you. He gets so embarrassed. I love it.
Oh, not because you defeat him in arm wrestling, but because of just that event.
No.
Did he end up arm wrestling the guy or not?
No, he didn't arm wrestle the guy. That's weird. Definitely not the opportunity for arm wrestling at this barbecue.
That was my chicken sound effect in case you...
Oh, I got it. I just, kept on going because it was not a arm wrestling type of barbecue.
Whew, okay, I was worried that you were going to say it was not a good chicken sound effect. I'm pretty proud of that.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Need to do that more on the show. We'll probably get requests for that now.
Probably. Watch out for your commercial production and they'll be like, "We need chicken sound effects. Give us Stooks."
Can you play Bruno Mars, Leave the Door Open, and do some artisanal chicken sound effects?
Yes.
Out of Matt's face? Great, thanks.
Out of Matt's face. What's sad, though, is nobody could see your arms flapping while you did the chicken sound effect.
was not doing that. Nice try, Kate. Maybe I could work that in. That might be. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Work it in.
Yeah. Monty did not arm wrestle the guy. Would Monty
Did not.
Do you think Monty would have won?
Yes.
He just not want to hold hands with a guy or something?
This guy, the way he threw it out there was kind of creepy though. It sounded like he was hitting on him.
It was okay. Let me guess. Was it like, you want to arm wrestle later?
I'd sure like to arm wrestle you. Like it was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So Monty would have been early 30s. This guy would have been in his 50s. We're at a barbecue. Okay. So it's summer. He's wearing paint-on Wranglers, a plaid shirt.
The dude that's challenging Monty?
The dude that's challenging Monty.
Okay.
Plaid, short sleeve shirt, and a dip in his mouth, like.
Oh yeah.
Real noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it just seemed inappropriate. Sounds too dramatic, but it just was definitely like, are you hitting on him? Like, what's happening here? Just the way he delivered it too, man. I'd sure like to arm wrestle you. So,
yeah, and he batted his eyes.
It was more like in the old cartoons where he was like licking his chops. Like, man.
Does the guy seem like he would be above cheating at arm wrestling? Because he could, like, spit tobacco juice on their married hands, as they're arm wrestling.
Gross.
I win.
I think he just wanted, like you said, to hold hands with Monty.
Aw, and Monty denied him.
Yeah, unless he was just challenging because he saw Monty's pipes and he was like, man, if I can beat your pipes, I'm pretty tough. But
so, painted on Wranglers.
Plaid shirt.
Yep. A hat?
I'm pretty sure he had a hat, and I'm pretty sure he had boots on. But
seems like he should have a hat, yeah.
Just definitely not the type that I would think would be, like, trying to arm wrestle my man.
Oh, man. Early on in this conversation, before it became, a sensual experience with Monty arm wrestling this dude, I was like, I should challenge Kate to arm wrestling. But now, since it's a romantic activity now, arm wrestling, can't do that.
I don't know.
Not going to do that.
I don't know, Matt. Have you seen these guns that I'm flaunting around? I mean, they can't always open my blender bottle, but or my.
I should bring in that. Yeah, you should get first crack at the thermos.
I should. Now that you've loosened it for me.
Right, yeah, when you break it free. Well, clearly I loosened that for you.
Clearly, Matt had a lot to do with it.
I was just one more attempt away from getting the lid off of a thermos.
Clearly, you were just trying to make me feel good about myself. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's what I do on Matt and Kate.
There it is. Matt, I saw that MTV is bringing back Cribs in August.
Big fan of that show?
I liked it. I mean, I like to see how celebrities, decorate it. If you had an unending budget or what have you, what would you do to your home? And sometimes I was just shocked at what they would do in their homes. But
hot tub in the living room.
Right.
With a mirror on the ceiling above it. Something like that.
Or the zebra wallpaper in the dining room. Yeah, it was kind of interesting to see what people would do.
Yeah, I used to watch that show a decent bit. That and like Pimp My Ride. More so Cribs than Pimp My Ride. But I'm trying to recall. Yeah, I was trying to recall something ridiculous because I just made up the idea about the hot tub in the living room. But
right, and it seemed like it wasn't always music people on MTV. Like there was lots of athletes on there.
Oh yeah, celebrities, people with money,
and celebrities. Yeah, I always like to see what they had in their fridge, and I always like to see their backyard. Like, how big is your pool? And yeah,
they show off the inside of their fridge.
Yeah, be like, this is what we're eating. Yeah. And they'd have these giant fridges, and they'd be all organized. And
yeah, they're on walk-in refrigerator, walk-in freezer, or something like that.
Yeah, and it'd be organized and be like tons of drinks and beverages. I'm like, where's your food?
5 different varieties of ketchup.
Yeah, or waters. Yeah,
all the different fancy waters. Yeah. You want Evian or you want Perrier?
Or
did I say that right?
No.
Perrier?
Perrier.
Okay. Sorry, I saw it in my brain when I said it. Embarrassing.
No,
it's devastating. Embarrassing. So Cribs is coming back.
But listen to their lineup. The first season lineup: Martha Stewart, Snooki, Ryan Lochte, Rick Ross, Tanash, Big Sean, JoJo Siwa, Kathy Griffin, Scott Disick, Ashley Simpson, and Evan Ross. Like, I think they start strong with Martha Stewart and Snooki, but then it's like,
Are these in order of appearance? Do you know?
I don't know. I was looking to see if they're even in alphabetical, but they're not. So maybe it's in order of appearance. But I'd like to see JoJo Siwa. I mean, do you think her house is all rainbows and and bows and glitter. Like,
I don't know. Do I know who that is?
JoJo Siwa?
Uh-huh. Who's that?
Okay. Well, she was on Dance Moms, and now she is a huge I'm sure, billionaire because of all the JoJo Siwa bows and fashion and songs and like.
Is she an influencer?
No, she is a dancer and singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not the JoJo that did like Too Little, Too Late or whatever years ago, right?
No.
Okay.
No. This is the girl who was on Dance Moms, and now she's branched out.
Yeah, I never saw it. I've heard of it. Is Dance Moms, they have their kids dancing and the moms are dramatic over it or something?
Yeah, and the teacher was...
She should have been first dancer in that number or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I never saw it either. I just know that that's where she stemmed from. But now anything that you can slap on in the children's section and the tween section, like...
JoJo Siwa has a product.
Yes.
Okay.
Party accessories, lunch boxes, T-shirts, hair. She's always got a great big hair bow.
And we're going to check out her crib next month.
Yes.
Or starting next month. Maybe she's not next month.
But I want to say she's like 17.
Oh, so she's one of the dance children on Dance Moms.
She was.
Oh,
She has branched out and now.
I see.
Yeah. So.
That makes sense.
American dancer, singer, actress, YouTube personality.
Yeah, they should kick this off with Martha Stewart's house on Cribs.
I agreed.
So MTV Cribs. Hook people. And then Snooki. You think Snooki has been spending responsibly and has a nice crib?
I don't know about spending responsibly, but she does have 2 kids. So I'd like to see how her house is Jersey Shore, but still family time.
Gotcha. Ryan Lochte, I think, has probably got lots of money from sponsor deals and everything. Ryan Lochte, the Olympic swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross probably has a cool place. Rick Ross, record producer? What's Rick Ross's main job?
All I think of is Rick James, and I know that that's not it. I'm Rick James.
Yeah. Rapper, songwriter, entrepreneur, record producer. Yeah, Rick Ross is in good shape.
Yeah, I bet you he's got a cool house.
Nosh, Big Sean, Kathy Griffin. Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. She's been around a long time. She could have accumulated some wealth and have a cool place.
Nah.
And then Ashley Simpson is one I'm really curious about. Does Ashley Simpson have a cool spot? Or are they, do you think any of these cribs by chance are going to throw a swerve and we're going to check out Ashley Simpson's like mobile home or tent or something like that?
No, Ashley Simpson and Evan Ross are married, so they're going to have a very eclectic house, I think.
Okay, Ashley Simpson and Evan Ross. Okay, I see. All right.
You know, Evan Ross is the son of Diana Ross.
Oh.
Did you know that?
I did not. What else does Evan do?
He's a singer and actor, I think.
American actor and musician.
Mm-hmm. I want to say they've got 2 kids, maybe 3.
All right, so we're going to be checking out all these houses on MTV Cribs starting next month, and most excited about Martha Stewart. What kind of things do you think Martha Stewart has at her house, Kate?
I'm going to say that Martha Stewart has a room for not just crafts. I'm going to say she has like a gift wrapping room.
A dedicated, you think, a whole room for gift wrapping?
Yes.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she's going to have another room for her floral arrangements. I think she's going to have another room for her DIY. Like, I think she's not going to have like a big craft room. I think she's going to have like a room for each of the crafts that she likes to do.
Okay. And then obviously a ridiculous kitchen or 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
How many kitchens do you think at Martha Stewart's house, Kate? We should get on the record here so we know, so we can compare it to the show when it comes out.
Right, because neither of us have cable.
Yeah, well, we may need to
look it up online.
Illegally download it or something.
Yeah. Let's say Martha Stewart has 2 kitchens. Let's say she has a prep kitchen.
Oh, you just think 2? Okay.
And a show kitchen.
I bet she's got...
I bet you she's got more than that, now that you say that.
Yeah, she's at least got like an upstairs and a downstairs kitchen, I would think. Maybe a bar area where she serves drinks.
Oh, for certain she's got a bar area. It's Martha Stewart.
God, I want to go to Martha Stewart's house.
I bet you she has a ginormous garden, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In the backyard by her pool.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see how many acres does Martha Stewart have of okra. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good guess. She might have
a lot of acreage of okra.
Of okra specifically? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
That was a very specific vegetable right there.
Thanks.
So Cribs was on more than 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they ran for 19 seasons.
Yeah. Here we are at the age where people that have become adults are younger than MTV shows we used to watch when we were teenagers.
Oy,
or in our 20s, I guess. No, that's right.
That stings,
teenagers.
Matt. Stings.
Sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Was that sorry question mark or?
No, there was no question mark on it, but
okay. Sorry.
You're probably right. It was insincere. Good point.
It doesn't sting a little?
Huh?
It doesn't sting a little for you?
A little.
Okay.
Yeah. No, seriously. I'm meeting people now, and it's like, oh, you're younger than a show I watched when I was 17, and you're 20. You know, something like that.
Yeah.
But who cares, Kate? Forever young.
You know, we talk about Seinfeld a lot. And this is why I feel super old, because for the 32nd anniversary of Seinfeld,
yeah,
they're giving Jerry Seinfeld his own Lego set.
Damn.
That's where I go, am I old enough to remember when that show came out 32 years ago?
Oh, that's a nice round number. 32nd anniversary.
Right. Something you'll remember, but it still like makes me go, ugh. Seinfeld 32 years?
No, to be clear, I was being sarcastic there. Like, I would think they would have done this for the 30th anniversary, just waited a few. But
I was also being sarcastic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what's the Seinfeld Lego set?
The set will be Jerry's apartment.
Oh, so it's the set of the TV show. Of course, that makes sense, yeah.
So you can build the set, and all 4 characters are included. And it's $80, Matt, available on August 1st. So
wow, that sounds actually like an affordable branded Lego set. You know, Legos are expensive. Lego are expensive.
They are Lego. Yeah, Lego are expensive, but it's $80 for just the apartment. Like, it's not Hogwarts. I don't think it's going to be that difficult to build, right? Why is it $80?
Well, I don't know. Let me look up Millennium Falcon, because that one's very expensive. Lego.
Right, but that's going to have more pieces, right?
So the Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon set. Oh, this has been marked up, I think, because it's no longer available for purchase. $1,400.
Whoa.
Okay, the Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon 75257 is $160. A smaller version of it. Yeah, Lego are expensive. You know, Lego's patent expired sometime within like the last 10 years or something. And so you can buy like generic Lego blocks, but Lego, the company, smartly has made all these brand deals with like, Star Wars and Harry Potter and
Disney.
Now they're like, well, okay, we're moving on to Seinfeld.
Yep. My brother has a lot of the big architectural sets. Like, I'm trying to think of the one he has.
Oh, like the Sistine Chapel Lego set or something like that?
Well, like the, I want to say like Big Ben is one for sure.
Okay.
But you can get like the Taj Mahal, you can get Paris, you can get New York City.
The whole city?
You get the White House, like the skyline.
Okay.
The Colosseum.
Okay, I'm looking at this now. Yeah, there's Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco, London, Trafalgar Square. How do you say that? Did I say that right?
I think you did. Trafalgar.
Lego. And then coming soon to a Lego proprietor near you. I don't know. You may need the special order. The Seinfeld set. You said it comes out the 1st of August?
1st of August. $80.
Man, I haven't had Lego in a long time. I haven't played with Lego in a long time, Kate. Reminds me of making model cars, too, when I was a kid.
Look at you go.
And now I can smell the glue, those model cars. And now I'm wondering if that's why my brain is so this way.
Now help me. Model cars, they don't actually go. You just build the car, right? They're not supposed to, like, roll.
I think that's right.
Okay.
I think they're just supposed to sit there.
Okay.
And once again, it's been too long. So maybe I should go buy a model set and some Lego to work on this weekend. Kate?
Yeah. Something about Lego. They're not cheap. unless you can always find good deals on the generic bucket of Legos, but Lego.
When you say the generic bucket of Lego, you mean the Lego branded, just the plain
Lego
blocks?
branded,
Okay.
not a set, just a big bucket.
Yeah, so you can go even cheaper and just search for whatever the hell Lego actually are. The generic, officially generic or unofficially Lego.
The brick set.
Yeah, the bricks or whatever. It's hurting my brain.
Building brick set. Yeah. We've been watching a lot of the Lego Masters. It's a show on Fox. Have you seen any of that?
Lego Brickmasters?
I think it's just called Lego Masters. I could be wrong.
Yes, that's right. I have not seen it. I remember hearing about it, though.
Yeah, Will Arnett is the host.
Yeah, I was just going to say Will Arnett's the host.
Mm-hmm. It is really cool.
Will Arnett, who is Lego Batman, right?
He is.
Yeah.
He is Lego Batman, and they're on the second season right now. And I want to say it's Tuesday nights on Fox, but don't quote me on that. We watch it on Hulu. But we have watched that as a family, and watching what they can build with these bricks are incredible.
We don't need to quote you, Kate, because the Matt and Kate podcast is free in your podcast player of choice. Also available at kj1055.com. And we can have that clip of you saying it. Well, no need to quote.
Don't quote me.
Sorry, it was an opportunity to plug the podcast, and I haven't mentioned it in a while. Go on.
No, that's what I have.
Oh, all right. So Lego.
It's a good show.
They're a good time. Seinfeld version headed to the deal there on August 1st for $80. Your kids into Lego at all?
They were for a while, but it became too much. Like, it was kind of work. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, like my oldest, we needed to strengthen her hands. And one of the things her teacher was saying was make her work with Legos. And so it became like, it wasn't as much playtime as it was like, come on, let's do your Lego. And
so physical therapy kind of bumps the kids out on Lego, you think?
Well, when they were smaller, yeah. So now I know we've got a bucket of Lego somewhere. I just don't know where they are. I don't know if they're still packed.
If anyone is wondering why Kate and I are constantly correcting ourselves and going back and forth between saying Lego and Legos, a while back we talked about that they're officially called like Lego blocks and bricks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not called Legos officially. So that's why we're going back and forth on this. So.
I mean, I've been misnaming it for over 30 years. It's a hard habit to break. And it just sounds weird when you say it singular, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Feels like it should be plural.
Well, what other items are like Pokemon, right? Oh, I got to catch all the Pokemon. You don't say I got to catch all the Pokemons or men or whatever.
Well, I don't say that anyways, but I guess.
Sure you don't.
Deer, singular. That always bothered me.
Oh, deer. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all the deer. Yeah.
Fish.
What?
Fish?
Fishes?
Yeah.
What?
They're not fishes. They're just fish.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Nope. How many fish did you catch?
Look at all the fishes.
No.
Yes.
Let's see. I searched, and Grammarly has the plural of fish is usually fish.
How many fish did you catch? I get that.
When referring to more than one species of fish, especially in a scientific context, you can use fishes as the plural.
Both right.
But that's only when you're talking about multiple species in a scientific context, though, Kate. Is that what you're doing?
I'm going through second grade spelling when they go through their SHs and how to make them plural. You add an ES. So, fishes.
Nope. Or maybe you're following grammarmonster.com. Grammar-monster.com. The plural fish is fish or fishes. Okay. I think it's fish, but looks like a lot of these places say...
Well, you're right.
Well, this one, why is the plural of fish still fish and not fishes?
You're right in the sense that how many fishes did you catch? You're not going to say that. How many fish did you catch? But fishes is still usable.
Would you say how many rabbit did you catch?
Is rabbit singular? Because I feel like rabbit's plural.
No.
How many rabbits did you catch?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused.
I'm glad we settled that on this edition of Matt and Kate.
Are you saying it's rabbit singular?
No, rabbits rabbit is a singular word, but when there's more than one rabbit, it is rabbits. So what I was saying is you wouldn't say, how many rabbit did you catch? Yeah?
Yeah.
Rabbit hunting is right up there with fishing and deer hunting, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, not so much.
I didn't know that.
Sarcasm again.
I was going to say,
Busted.
I'm not familiar with so many rabbit hunters.
But no, plural of fish is fish.
Or fishes.
Fine.
As you just said.
Okay.
From the internet.
How to use fish in a sentence. This is Merriam-Webster. Yeah, you're right. I mean, a lot of these places do say fish or fishes. I think that sounds ridiculous, but maybe I've been just living in a different world than you on this one.
Entirely possible.
Damn.
Entirely possible.
Mind's blowing on this edition, and most editions, frankly, of Matt and Kate. Ta-da.
Ding.